Live from the local liquor store to your living room, it's Transformers News with your host, YouTube's most outspoken alcoholic and worldly wino, the dashing and debonair Drunken Prime. Thank you all. Let's go ahead and gather around. Let's grab a seat and let's get into the news. So in my last two videos, I've been exploring, sort of compiling a wish list for the Studio Series 86 line, what I would like to see Hasbro give us. And the first list, the Autobots, the second list was the Decepticons. I gotta say though, as crazy as some of the choices might have been or may not have been, depending on your view, I thought the lists were at least a little disciplined. They had a little bit of discipline to them. This time, for this video, well, we're going to let our hair down a little bit, and we're going to have ourselves a little bit of fun. Let's have a few laughs at this one. And let's go into just any idea that would have come up. I went on one of my forums that I frequent, and people just were like, what in the world could you possibly ask for that you didn't already go into in your previous videos? And I said, well, ye of little faith, I'm gonna find some just stuff that needs to be brought up. But as always, the rule, you never cross the streams. We all know that, but I'm going to do it anyway. So let's have some fun. This is my Studio Series 86 wish list. And this time we're going to go into part 3 of 3. Let's look at Wildcards, just some Wildcard picks, and let's have some fun. The first one is the Sparring Droid, aka Timeout. I guess that's the name we can give him. Shout out to Damian Rico, who came up with this idea in the comments. And it was just this guy right here that Hot Rod's sparring against. Like, wouldn't this guy just be an awesome weaponizer in a set? And of course, I didn't know his name, so Timeout. I guess that's his name. But if Hasbro wanted to include Timeout as a weaponizer with an upgrade set for Hot Rod, I think that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, Timeout. The next one, I think we should get an updated cel-shaded version of Optimus Prime. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, Prime, you drunken bastard. We already got one with the 35th anniversary, and it was the Siege mold. And that right there is the problem, because I feel like the Siege mold didn't really serve the purpose of the cel-shaded paint scheme. And I think it would be better suited on the Earthrise version of Prime, which would then become the Studio Series 86 version of Prime, because as we all know, Prime in the 86 movie was very shimmery and shiny and very clean until, they killed him. Okay. But still, while he was busting up Decepticons, breaking through the line and getting to Megatron, who seriously should have noticed that his entire platoon behind him just got wiped out, and he didn't notice until he was well into the building. Oh, hey, Prime. But yeah, the cell shaded Optimus Prime for the Studio Series 86. I think that'll be pretty cool. I think that'll be a pretty cool addition to the collection. Next on the list is an updated Devastator / Constrctions. Now you're probably watching this and thinking to yourself, oh, that Prime, oh, that guy, he's obviously reached a point where he's well above the legal limit to operate a vehicle. And while that might be true, and you might be sort of right, because you're like, hey, they just re-released the Devastator, the Titan's Return, Titan Devastator, or whatever this thing. Look, yeah, sure, okay, fine. And I mean, you'd be a little right. I mean, look at this little kid's face. I mean, look at the pure joy in his eyes as he's playing with this toy. But I mean, this thing sucks. I'm just gonna call it. I mean, it's like modern day standard. This thing sucks. I mean, the Constrctions, when you take the thing apart and you look at the Constrctions, they're terrible. The plastic stinks. It falls apart. Everyone I know who has it, they put it in like one pose, and because they put it in a different pose, the thing just falls apart. One of the legs will fall off. One of the arms will fall off. It's well done for the time it was released, but it's not well done for... It's just not well done for the modern times. This thing needs to be redone. And I feel like Studio Series 86 would give Hasbro the ability to have a little bit of fun with this one and modernize it. I mean, when you buy a $150 figure, you shouldn't be sitting around trying to throw stickers on it. I mean, the modern customer is not built to put on stickers on figures anymore. It's not feasible anymore. And if you think I'm crazy, if you think you're just being crazy, let's just go to long haul. Just look at long haul. Look at these arms. Those are terrible. Hasbro, I know you re-released this to probably save on a trademark, but I mean, now that you have the trademark saved, do better. Okay. Speaking of Hasbro taking license to do something, here's your chance, because I'm so tired of the repaints of the Siege Sideswipe mold. I feel like we've reached a point in the Siege Sideswipe mold that I don't even know what to say anymore, because every time I turn around, there's another version of the Siege Sideswipe mold just collecting dust on a peg at a store. And it's got to stop. It's got to stop. And here's your chance, Hasbro. Here's your chance. Just give us an Earth mode Sideswipe. Give it to us. This is your chance to slowly slip this thing into oblivion and never bless us or curse us or whatever with that Siege mode. Give us an Earth mode Sideswipe and Red Alert. Give us an Earth car mode. Just stop giving us these recolors and retools of the Siege. I mean, if mold degradation apparently is not a concern, by the time we get to the next round of repaints of the Siege mode of Sideswipe, I swear when you transform it, the legs are just going to fall off. The thing's going to melt in your hands, because the mold degradation has got to be reaching a point where it's just going to fall apart as soon as you open. It's going to turn to dust. It's going to turn into Starscream when Galvatron shot him in the movie. It's going to turn to dust. in your hand. Just stop. Just give us an Earth mode. This will give you license to do it. There, I don't remember an Earth mode being or Sideswipe being in the movie, but yeah, just use this as a chance to give it to us, and the rest of the world will thank you. Now this one I'm going to have to put into the realm of impossible, because technically we already got this character, but I mean, in theory we got this character, but let's be honest, we did not get this character. We did not get this character in the way this character should have been done. So for our next character, let's explore this. Let's explore this. Yeah, let's explore this, because this is Wheelie. Hello, Wheelie. This is an accessory posing as Wheelie. That's not Wheelie. This is Wheelie. Hello, Wheelie. Nice to meet you. Yeah. It's not. Wheelie is not an accessory. Wheelie is a transformer. At least he was a transformer. Artist formerly known as a transformer. I guess he no longer is a transformer. He's an accessory that comes with Gridlock. Okay, cool. But how about this? I know I'm talking crazy, but here's a crazy concept. How about you give us a Wheelie that actually transforms into a car? That would be amazing. Wouldn't that be absolutely amazing? That would be so cool. And because they're so obsessed with it, why not you reuse the Sideswipe mold? I mean, it's already there. I guess, kind of, sort of. Anyway, really cool. And finally, let's do this. Let's go to the full-on realm of impossibility. Let's do this. A Quintesson cruiser as a Titan class figure. Because, I mean, let's be honest. Hasbro wants to do Titan class figures, and they seem to be pretty dedicated to it. So here you go. Here's your chance to bring us a Titan class figure for the Studio Series 86 line. It's a big ship. It could transform if you wanted to. I don't know. Now you're probably saying to yourself, okay, we've reached that point where we should probably call the authorities, because Prime, this dude, he's probably going to need help with alcohol poisoning, because this is a just out there idea. Sure, the same way the Ark and Kingdom being a Titan class is just an out there idea. But I'm like, hey, just something else, something cool to think about. This one, I'm going to put this in the pile of absolutely, totally impossible until it happens and this video ages super well. Maybe. We'll see. Either that, or I'm just crazy and I've had too many alcoholic beverages, or maybe I haven't had enough alcoholic beverages. Either way, if it comes out, I'm psychic. If it doesn't, I'm psycho. There you go. Cool. Fine. Fair. But with that said, this is my sort of just wild ideas and concepts that I wanted to see, and just my wild cards, like I said. But yeah, this was fun to put together. This was a good activity for me, to just have some fun and just let loose, and just what I would want to see from Hasbro. It's not going to happen. Pretty much none of these are going to happen, or none of these are going to happen, or all of them will happen, and I'm just omnipotent. Who knows? But anyway, with that said, be good, be safe, and this is the Drunken Prime, cracking open what should be one last beer. and signing off.